the new 7 Cities champion, D anomaly, DLO Love. We have finally captured the top of the mountain. But yet, I'm not feeling complete. I'm not feeling whole. I feel like there's still a part of me that's missing. There's some jackass holding the other half of my title. He calls it the 7 Providences Championship. Well, it doesn't matter. Hunter Blaze, I'm calling you out because you've been running from me since you won it. You retained it once and you left. And now you're gonna come back to claim a mountain that's now mine. Well, guess what? Bring your ass. I'm issuing you a challenge upon challenges. That's what you wanted, right? How about I put my lovely lady on the line and you can bring your ugly bitch and we can have a title for title. Let's see who's undisputed for the 7 cities. And I promise you right now, it ain't you, cause it's all about me. And I don't need no ticket to ride, cause it's courtesy of me. DLO Love. Holla at Shabba.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thursday nights will never be the same again. Welcome, Suffolk, Virginia. This is the premiere of Thursday Night Intensity. Alex Velez, joined by a special guest, Greg Newhart. Tonight, match 4 of number 7, Will Storm, the MF'n Dirty for the World's Television Championship here on Thursday Night Intensity. But our main event tonight is a grudge match. Grappler X, Phil Luv'n. Filthy Phil Luv'n, if you ask me. It's gonna take on Grappler X here, Thursday Night Intensity. Right now, let's take a recap of the best of 7 series for the World's Television Championship.
MF'n Dirty. If the record book stands true, right now I am up 2-1 in the series. And you see, we're going into that 4th match in this best of 7 where you will not be victorious. You see, the Perfect Storm has had 1 mission since he got back, and I've already achieved it because I hold your coveted World Television Championship. But here's the thing, Dirty, it's not yours, it's mine. You see, you want to sit there and you're crying backstage to whoever will listen. You're crying to Greg Newhart. You're bitching. You're complaining. You're claiming I pulled your hair. Claiming I pulled your tights. When I am furthest from the person that would ever do any kind of dirty-handed tactic like that, because I'm just that perfect. I don't need to pull tights. I don't need to pull hair. So I look forward to this 4th match because you will meet the same fate as the 3rd one. You can bank on that.
I couldn't say it better myself. Will Storm, welcome to the arena. Here premiering on a Thursday night for Intensity. I'm Alex Velez. We're here to shake things up moving forward. my special guest moving forward, and I'm sure he's in a lot of color to the beautiful novel I'm getting ready to tell right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our general manager extraordinaire, Greg Duhart. Greg, welcome to the booth.
Alex, thank you so much for extending the invitation. You know, I'm a really busy man. Biggie Sanchez, the MF'n Dirty, they all keep me on my toes. Speaking of the MF'n Dirty, coming to the ring right now, looking disheveled as ever. Like he doesn't even want to be here. He just wants to put his hands on Will Storm as the MF'n Dirty right there, the CBW 24/7 champion. What do you think about this, Alex? He doesn't look like himself.
No, conspicuous by this new look here. I've seen this look before, especially when he has his t-shirt on. It usually means he can get down to, and no pun intended, to some dirty business. As you mentioned before, the 24/7 champion from CBW. I can count probably on two fingers how many times he's defended that title, but looking to regain, and I believe to what many are, the higher rank championship, the World Television Championship, which by the name itself carries a world title. Says, and here we go. Hold on, listen to Dirty.
With my title, today you get hurt.
Well, I don't know what you're going to do with that. But, Greg, what do you think about here tonight? Big-time championship match to kick things off here on a Thursday night.
Well, like you said, match 4 of 7. And the MF'n Dirty is not happy. As you heard him screaming in the camera right there, somebody was going to get hurt tonight. I hope not. I really like Will Storm. I think he's been a great TV champion. He's really kept the MF'n Dirty on his toes throughout this series. And here he comes right now on his way to the ring, the perfect Storm. That is the world's television champion, William Storm.
And here he comes right now, Will Storm. Crowd firmly behind our champion. He came back to the USC after a successful run with the World Tag Team Championships, part of the team, the Perfect Renegades. He went on sabbatical, trying to find an inner self as his partner went on to, as some would like to say, greener pastures. Will Storm had to make an executive decision, and he felt his future was best served here at the USC. And if you ask me, Greg, I think it's paid dividends as he stands right there on that top rope. Our World Television Champion of the USC, Greg.
Well, you know, it didn't come for free either. It cost me a pretty penny, and I say me, but Bill McKnight, I just spend the money around here. But it cost a little bit of money to get him back in here. But I mean, I think it's proved itself a worthy buy. He comes in, he says he wants single gold, and I mean, look, within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, he's the world's television champion, and on top of this series, 2-1.
You're absolutely right, and there it is right there, senior official Leslie Edwards with the world's television champion of the USC. I'm super excited. Match number 4-7 as we're steadily on our way to Summerfest. I can't wait. Big time matches ahead of us. As you saw a few weeks ago, Mr. Classic, #1 contender for the Underground Heavyweight Championship of the world. I can only imagine where the future of this World Television Championship is going to end up on that card there, Greg.
You know, the big matchup, like you said, big main event, Mr. Classic versus Biggie Sanchez. We've yet to, hold on now. Starting off hot, the MF'n Dirty just chasing Will Storm.
As we mentioned earlier, MF'n Dirty in his gear, ready to get dirty. Quicker than a hiccup, the big man. Looking like he's getting his cardio in shape here. Hold on now. Here we go now, come on.
That's real mature, Dirty.
And right to the outside, the MF'n Dirty goes. Come on now. Wait. And here we go. Now it's just a vulgar off fest, if you will, Greg. We're going to censor that sometime soon.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're going to have to work on that.
Hold on now. The MF'n Dirty there with a cutoff. You got to be a little more cutting here, a little more than just speed if you're trying to take on the MF'n Dirty. I've said it time and time again. There it is, beautiful leg shot right there, has him in the submission hold. I told my partner before, previous Greg, the one and only Jeffrey the Body Johnson. He cries all the time, but you have to brag about the MF'n Dirty. The Grand Slam champion has done everything here in the USC. First time ever the Underground champion. He was the last football champion for a period of time. The inaugural World Television champion. And as he's taken to the leg of Will Storm, as our current, as CBW's current 24/7 champion, my money's on the MF'n Dirty tonight, Greg.
You know, one does have to point that way. You know, he gets a bad rap. They call him the backyard, the back row brawler. What do we got going on here? Is he?
Looks like he's. Yeah, I think you're right here. Looking like almost Bret Hart, like trying to get his legs here. Hold on now. Yeah, that's gonna leave a bruise there in that inner thigh. But hold on now, come on now, let's
just no respect for senior official Leslie Edwards. Is he gonna put him in a clover leaf?
Well, you can see a lot of pain right now. Will Storm is in, not doing much of defense right now. But as you can see, the MF'n Dirty has it locked it on tight right there, almost crushing that calf across the turn post right there. And that was an inverted version of the clover leaf. And are you not surprised? These juggalos do everything inverted.
That's true. He's nothing if not innovative.
Referee Leslie Edwards being real loose here with the count today. And here we go, working his leg on the outside. Here we go. Looking like Lance Storm there, maybe a distant cousin of Will Storm with a half crab right there. Courtesy Calgary, dramatic pause, Alberta, Canada. You can take it, Greg.
He better hurry up. The referee up to a 7 count already. 8. He's got to get him in the ring. He can't win the title outside, Alex.
And there you have it. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Big win. An auspicious win there by the MF'n Dirty. Came in full of piss and vinegar. Didn't give Will Storm much time. Big time win here. But if I'm not mistaken, and you still set the rules, I don't think that the MF'n Dirty is the new world television champion, is he?
He thinks he's gonna. Look at referee.
And there you go, right past him. He goes with the championship. Yeah, according to the rule books, pinfall submission only. Your winner, the MF'n Dirty, but still world's television champion, Will Storm. A loss on the record books, but still goes home with the championship, Greg.
Still goes home with the championship, and this has major implications on Summerfest, as he's arguing with the referee right now about the decision. I'm sorry, you cannot win a championship via countout.
I'm sure Jeff Johnson will do that.
But it does bring the series even at 2 wins apiece for both of these competitors.
Here we go now. The MF'n Dirty getting dirty now. Showing those guns. Looking like a rhino in there right now, Greg.
A rhino straight out of Stu's dungeon.
Yeah, big implications. Greg, you're here. Where do we go from Summerfest now with the series at a split down the middle now?
Well, we're gonna have to go to commercial. I'm gonna have to watch the replay back to hear what he said.
Folks, live this Sunday on YouTube, July 26th, Summerfest. I'm so excited. So is this jam-packed crowd hanging from the Raptors here tonight. But right now, let's take it to a replay brought to you by Wrestling Creations UK. Take it away, Greg.
Well, before we went to commercial, you saw the MF'n Dirty jaw-jacking with Will Storm saying it's 2-2. We'll see you at Summerfest. So I'm making it official right now. 2 out of 3 falls. Winner takes all for the television championship of this world. And as Biggie likes to say, the next.
That is a major announcement, Greg Newhart. If you didn't hear right now, Summerfest, 2 out of 3 falls. But right now, coming up next, our main event of the evening, Phil Luv'n takes on his arch nemesis, Grappler X, here, Thursday Night Intensity. Wow, 2 out of 3 falls for the World Television Championship of the USC. I can't be more excited, as if this best of 7 hasn't been a whirlwind, a turn upon turn. You keep turning the pages. It's like Goosebumps. You don't know what's going to happen next. And now, 2 out of 3 falls to close the series. I can't think of a single best of 7 series, and there's been some doozers in the past that have ever used that unique of a rule setting. Congratulations, Greg Newhart, paving the way with rules here. Thursday nights, I told you it would never be the same, nor will this Sunday, but right now, speaking of Thursday nights, here he comes, Grappler X, and my other broadcast partner, Jeffrey Johnson, shares some real unique information regarding Grappler X, the alleged brother of Mr. Classic, the #1 contender for the Underground Heavyweight Championship of this world, and as he says, the next. Real unique background story, Greg. But right now, his opponent, I call him Filthy Phil Luv'n. He likes to call himself Flawless. I can't think anything that's flawless about him. Filthy scumbag, if you ask me. He's the former UFC 7 Cities heavyweight champion. Here he comes right now. Greg, this is your boy right here. What can you tell me about Filthy Phil Luv'n?
Well, look, you might call him filthy, you might not see anything flawless about him, and you don't have to like his tactics, but one thing about it, this man is a technician in the ring. He is a master at getting inside of his opponent's heads. I mean, he almost pulled off the steal of a century when he was the guest referee in a #1 contendership match, and then immediately cashed in that matchup right afterwards against DLO Love. Almost got away with it, but his tactics did get in the way. But nevertheless, take nothing away from this man right here. Hate him or love him, Phil Luv'n is a masterpiece in that ring.
Yeah, I hear you. Almost on the counts and horseshoes and hand grenades. But here it comes right now. That chain around his neck, Flawless. The only thing flawless is the way he likes to break and bend rules. And you know, Greg, I saw some chatter online. I was in some group chats I was witnessing online. And it seems there's some kind of a, I don't want to call it a running gag or a running joke, but anytime that you have anything to do with officiating or special guest refereeing, there's always some kind of shenanigans involved. You want to speak on that, Greg?
Well, look, it wasn't my proudest moment last year at Silent Night. Man put hands on me. And yes, I did.
I'm going to cut you off. Filthy Phil Luv'n getting the jump on Grappler X right now. And see referee Leslie Edwards trying to get him out the ring. Full of piss and vinegar. I said that earlier, but boy, right here, the crippler, as I like to call him, going right after Grappler X, Greg.
Well, you gotta imagine this is a grudge match from hell. He blames Grappler X for losing that 7 Cities championship. If he'd have just beat D-Lo in the first place, he wouldn't even be in this scenario.
I'm pretty sure D-Lo's watching this match right now. These knife-edge chops. Referee Leslie Edwards, he's got to get in there and get some officiating done. I was talking about officiating here just a minute ago. And you know, it's not just officiating. It's specifically, as the fans have said, in the 7 Cities championship division, Greg.
No, you're right. It does seem like it's been shoddy, and it did start off with me before I was in this position. Now, I'm doing my very best to try and bring this to a unbiased, equal environment in the 7 Cities division. As you see these two on the outside right now. Nice arm wringer by Grappler X.
Yeah, Grappler X here. Hold on now. With a big headlock. Big time action here on the premiere Thursday night intensity. Thursday nights will never be the same. And here we go, back of the ring. Grappler X. Now, I don't mean to crack the, as they say, Pandora's box here, but his alleged brother, Mr. Classic, headlining Summerfest this year. What do you think? Hold on now. Wow, what a spear out of nowhere, Greg.
What a spear by Phil Luv'n. Now, you know, you said his alleged brother. I do have to say, when I signed both of these gentlemen, I did not see either one of them in the same room together.
Huh. I also see like the shared gear of that slinglet. I'm not a broadcast journalist. I'm going to play it by. Hold on now.
Phil Luv'n to the top here.
Here we go. Look, he looks very comfortable up there for a big man. Flying. Beautiful. Elbow drop. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Wow. HBK style elbow drop. Huge win. I don't know if you ask me, Greg. You win it right there, Filthy Phil Luv'n.
I told you, love him or hate him, this man is a technician in that ring, a powerhouse, a monster, and is surely gonna find his way back into a championship hunt real soon here in the USC with a big win on the debut episode of Thursday Night Intensity.
Yeah, I couldn't disagree with you more. I know DLO Love is looking at. Hold on now. Wow. What a way to kick things off on a Thursday night here, premiere episode. All right, let's go ahead and listen to Filthy Phil Luv'n.
You broke that son of a bitch! You took something from me that was very vulnerable, and that is the Seven Cities title. Do you really want to know why they call me the top gun badass? I've said it 1,000 times, and I'll say it again. I've run the Seven Cities. From Virginia Beach to Suffolk, Hampton, Williamsburg, and the rest of the other cities. I put people down, I put them out of business, I ended their careers faster than they got into this business. What I want from you, DLO, I want a rematch for that Seven Cities title. You and me, one-on-one. I don't care where it is. I don't care if it's right here, in the underground, in the hangar. I don't care if it's across the street, in the parking lot of the food line. All I care about is one thing, and one thing only, is getting the Seven Cities title back. Mark your days, DLO, because you're telling me it's going to end faster than you know it. Hit my damn music.
Alex, those are huge words from the former champion. He said DLO's days as Seven Cities champion are numbered. He doesn't care if it's in the ring, in the hangar, at the parking lot, at the food line. When he gets his hands on DLO, he's in trouble.
In trouble indeed. You're going to be in trouble if you don't check out Summerfest live this Sunday, exclusive here on YouTube. Thank you very much to our general manager, Greg Newhart. Our premiere episode, he's never going to stop talking, is he? Our premiere episode here on a Thursday night. I'm Alex Velez. Thank you so much. Summerfest, Thursday Night Impact. What else we got? Of course, we got Adrenaline Saturday night. Who could forget? Thank you so much, Alex Velez, Greg Newhart. We'll see you guys right here every other Thursday night on YouTube.